Let me ask you something powerful. What if there was a natural compound already inside your body, already working for you, that could switch on deep cellular repair, accelerate autophagy, clean out damaged cells, boost your energy, sharpen your brain, and even slow aging, all without forcing you to fast, skip meals, or starve yourself? Most people don't realize this, but your body is absolutely wired for self-renewal. You were designed to repair, rebuild, regenerate. The problem is most people are living in a way that never lets that inner repair system fire up. They're tired, they're inflamed, they're worn down by years of poor diet, stress, and hidden toxins. And then they wonder why they're aging too fast, getting sick too often, or struggling with stubborn weight and brain fog. But today, I want you to understand something transformative. Your body contains a built-in reset switch called autophagy, a deep cleaning cycle that removes broken cells and builds stronger ones. It's basically your internal housekeeping system. And while most people think you can only turn it on by fasting for long hours, going keto for weeks, or doing extreme diets, that's simply not true, because there is one natural compound produced by your own metabolism that triggers autophagy without skipping a single meal. Once you know how to activate it, your body can start repairing itself every single day. Think about how huge that is. You don't need to go hungry. You don't need to torture yourself. You simply need to support the biology you already have. This compound is called ketones, specifically beta-hydroxybutyrate, BHB, and your body makes it whenever you reduce sugar, eat more natural whole foods, increase healthy fats, or give your digestion a little break. BHB is not just fuel, it's a signal. It tells your cells time to clean up, time to repair, time to get stronger, and your body responds instantly. Imagine waking up each day with more clarity. Imagine your joints moving easier. Imagine your cells literally repairing themselves while you're living your normal life. This is not hype. This is biology. Your biology. And the moment you learn how to flip this switch, your energy rises, inflammation drops, and your body begins performing the way it was always meant to. You don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to be a scientist. You simply have to understand the basics and then take simple, doable steps that fit into your daily routine. So today, I want to walk you through why this matters, how it works, and what you can do today, yes, today, to unlock this incredible natural repair process inside your body. Because when you know better, you live better. And when you support your biology supports you. Autophagy isn't a trendy word. It's a survival mechanism your body depends on. When autophagy slows down, damaged cells pile up like garbage in a house no one has cleaned for years. That's when you start seeing fatigue, weight gain, inflammation, slower recovery, hormonal imbalance, and even early aging. But here's the good news. You have complete control over how powerful your cellular repair system becomes. The biggest roadblock, constant sugar and frequent eating. Most people graze all day without realizing it. Even healthy snacks keep insulin elevated and autophagy switched off. And if your cells never get a break from processing sugar and storing energy, they never get the signal to start repairing. That's why ketones, specifically BHB, matter so much. BHB tells your body, we have enough energy. Now let's maintain the system. And suddenly your cells begin repairing DNA, clearing out toxic proteins, fixing mitochondria, and rebuilding stronger tissues. This isn't optional, it's essential. Without autophagy, your health declines fast and silently. But here's the empowering part. You don't need extreme fasting to activate BHB. You can gently guide your metabolism into a fat-burning, cell-repairing state with simple, natural changes that any person can do at any age. And when you do, everything improves. Brain health, heart health, gut function, immune strength, and longevity. This matters because we're living in a world that constantly pushes the body into stress mode. Rushing, eating on the go, consuming processed foods, exposing ourselves to toxins, all while ignoring the one system that can repair the damage. When you learn to support autophagy, your body finally gets the chance to restore itself. The first problem we need to talk about is something almost everyone struggles with, yet most people don't even notice it happening, the constant flood of sugar and frequent eating that keeps the body trapped in a cycle of inflammation, fatigue, and slow repair. When your body is always digesting, always processing carbs, always dealing with sugar spikes, it never gets the chance to clear out damaged cells or activate its natural repair programs. Your metabolism becomes sluggish, your energy dips, your cravings take over, and your cells slowly accumulate waste they can't get rid of. It's like running a machine nonstop without ever giving it maintenance. Eventually something breaks down and your body is no different. Think about your typical day. Most people wake up and immediately eat something sugary like cereal, bread, tea with sugar, or packaged snacks. An hour later, they feel hungry again, so they grab another snack. Lunchtime comes around and it's usually something high in carbs: rice, pasta, bread, or fried foods. A few hours later, they're tired, so they reach for caffeine or another sweet treat. By the evening, they're snacking again while watching TV. This pattern means insulin stays high from morning until night. And when insulin stays high, autophagy stays off. Cell repair stays off. Fat burning stays off. Your body spends the entire day storing energy instead of using it or repairing anything. Over time, this constant on mode breaks your natural rhythms. You start gaining fat even if you don't eat huge amounts. Your joints feel heavier, your brain feels foggy, your digestion slows down. It becomes harder to focus, harder to sleep deeply, harder to manage stress. Your body isn't malfunctioning, it's overwhelmed, it's stuck at the surface level, dealing with food all day instead of diving deep into maintenance and renewal. And this becomes a silent problem because it builds slowly year after year until you suddenly realize you don't feel like yourself anymore. The good news is that this is fixable, and the solution doesn't require punishment, starvation, or giving up the foods you love forever. It simply requires shifting how often you eat and what you choose to fuel your body with. The moment you start reducing sugar, reducing processed carbs, and giving your body a break between meals, something incredible starts happening. Your metabolism wakes up, your insulin levels drop, and the compound we talked about earlier, BHB, begins to rise naturally inside your system. You don't have to fast for 24 hours. You don't have to follow extreme diets. You just have to stop snacking and start eating real nutrient-dense foods. This means choosing meals with real protein like eggs, meat, or fish, foods that stabilize blood sugar and help you feel full for longer. It means adding healthy fats like butter, ghee, avocados, or olive oil, which keep your energy steady and help your body shift into a repair-oriented state. It means replacing sugary drinks with water, mineral water, green tea, or black coffee. These small steps begin turning off the constant sugar cycle and allow your body to breathe again. You'll be amazed at how quickly things change. When you stop snacking and rely on real food, your hunger becomes more natural and manageable. The cravings weaken, your energy lasts longer, your mind feels sharper, the bloat disappears, and behind the scenes, your cells begin cleaning themselves, the garbage gets cleared out, the inflammation starts dropping, your metabolism starts healing, all because you lowered the noise your body was dealing with. And here's the most empowering part. This isn't complicated. You don't need special supplements or expensive diets. You simply need to trust your biology and give it the conditions it thrives in. Your body wants to repair. It wants to clean out damaged cells. It wants to run efficiently. And when you remove the constant sugar and constant eating, you activate the very process that allows autophagy and deep repair to take place. Your job isn't perfection. It's consistency. Replace one snack with protein. Add one nutrient-dense meal. Cut sugar from one drink. Every small shift you make supports your body's repair system. Every step you take helps your cells function better. And before you know it, you'll feel lighter, clearer, stronger, and more in control of your health than you've felt in years. Now let's talk about the part that truly empowers you, activating deep cellular repair without fasting. Most people think autophagy only happens when you stop eating for long hours, but the truth is your body is far more flexible and intelligent than that. You can switch on repair simply by adjusting the type of fuel you give your cells. When you provide your body with steady, nourishing foods instead of constant sugar, something remarkable happens. Your cells begin to shift into a calm, balanced state where ketones, especially BHB, begin to rise naturally. And once ketones rise, they trigger the exact same pathways of autophagy that fasting does. The difference is you're doing it while eating, working, living your life, not starving through long fasting windows that many people struggle to maintain. Your body constantly makes choices. Should it store energy? Should it burn energy? Should it repair cells? Or should it defend against stress? When you eat a meal heavy in carbs or sugar, the answer is always the same: store energy. That means insulin goes up, autophagy turns off, and your body spends the next several hours focused on digestion, storage, and managing blood sugar. But when you reduce carbs just a little, even by 20 to 40%, you shift the internal environment. insulin doesn't spike as hard, your blood sugar doesn't swing wildly, and your liver begins to slowly and naturally produce ketones. These ketones are the signal your cells have been waiting for. They tell your body, we have fuel, we're safe, we're stable, now let's repair. You don't have to be in deep ketosis. You don't need extreme diets. Even small amounts of ketones activate huge benefits. A lower carb dinner, a protein-rich breakfast, or avoiding late-night eating can be enough to stimulate mild ketone production. And mild ketones are enough to activate cellular cleaning and repair. This is why one of the most powerful steps you can take is simply reducing the amount of carbohydrates at 1 or 2 meals a day. If dinner is normally rice, bread, pasta, or sugary snacks, swap part of that plate with protein and whole foods. Your body responds instantly. Insulin drops, inflammation begins to fall, and within hours, ketones start rising enough to activate autophagy. Even more powerful is avoiding late-night eating. When you stop food intake a few hours before bed, your body doesn't have to digest all night. Instead, it can shift into repair mode. People often wake up feeling lighter, clearer, and more energetic simply because their body had the freedom to do maintenance during sleep instead of dealing with food. Adding healthy fats is another simple way to assist this natural process. Whether it's avocado, olive oil, butter, ghee, or fatty fish, these foods provide long-lasting energy without spiking insulin. That means you stay full longer, your cravings go down, and the internal environment becomes more stable, the perfect setting for ketone production and cellular repair. Your cells love stable energy. They work better, they protect you better, and they repair themselves more efficiently. This shift also has a profound emotional effect. When you're not constantly battling hunger or cravings, you feel more in control. When your energy doesn't crash after meals, your mood becomes steadier. When your brain is fueled cleanly, your focus sharpens naturally. These are not small benefits. They change how you move through your day, how you think, and how you make decisions. Food either fights your biology or supports it. When you support it, everything shifts. The beautiful part is that none of this requires perfection. You don't need to completely eliminate carbs. You don't need to adopt a strict diet. You simply need to create small pockets in your day where your body can switch gears. Reduce carbs at one meal, add protein to your breakfast, skip late night snacks, replace one sugary drink with water or coffee. Every small change moves you closer to a metabolic state where repair is natural and effortless. And maybe the most inspiring truth of all, your body wants to heal. It wants to clean itself. It wants to repair damaged cells and replace them with stronger, healthier ones. You're not forcing your body into wellness. You're allowing it. When you eat in a way that stabilizes insulin and provides real nourishment, autophagy doesn't need to be triggered by extreme fasting. It switches on gently, steadily, consistently. This is how you create long-term sustainable health, not by starving, but by aligning with your biology, by making choices that support your cells, by creating small habits that compound into major transformations. Your body is capable of incredible repair. All you have to do is give it the space and fuel it needs. Your body is ready to heal. It's ready to repair. It simply needs you to flip the switch. Start today. Make one small change. Activate your repair system and watch your energy, clarity, and confidence transform from the inside out.